All right, guys, welcome to cutting part 3. As I said, we're starting where we left off on part 1. And so far we have about 15 seconds done. We have quite a little bit more to go, but guys, this is the nitty and gritty part of editing. This is arguably some of the most time consuming part of editing. If you guys like to go ahead, that's why we're making it in different parts, so you guys are able to skip ahead if you'd like. But for now, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going through. I'm going to finish this. And if you'd like to go along with me step by step, I know some people will learn better that way. You're more than welcome. So without further ado, let's just hop into it where we left off. As I said, we have 15 seconds done, which is some awesome progress. And now we have to go through all of this still. So let's see what we can get from that. So let's start. Let's play this video, spacebar to play. Also, just a little tip that I use and a lot of professional editors use is there are keyboard shortcuts, L. And if you click that when it's playing, it's basically like fast forwarding your clip. Like if you don't want to just sit here and go through this, or if you shot the footage so you kind of know more or less what it is, you can hit spacebar to play and then click L and it starts to speed that clip up if you want to sift through it very quickly. But in this case, we're going to go through it at regular speed. Not a fan of this shot, really. Let's see if it turns into anything nice. I don't know what is happening here. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Another thing to factor in is when you're looking at clips like this is really dark. This will be a lot of work for us in the color correcting, color grading part because it's very dark. So we're going to have to, go through this and really do some work to it. But that was an awesome shot, and I think that it might just be worth it. So we're going to pause it right here. We're going to click keyboard shortcut B for the blade tool. We're going to hit our first, we're going to do our first cut right here. And we're going to end it right there. That was an awesome shot. I love the way the light comes off the label right here. Okay, perfect. Sweet. So I think the rest of this clip is pretty much garbage, yeah. So we're going to delete this and delete the before. And now we have the hero shot of that clip. So we're going to select the empty space, delete. Perfect. All right, now let's continue. Let's see. Okay, this is cool. So this is definitely something we're going to use. This whole clip is actually kind of nice from start to finish. I don't know if you guys picked that up, but you guys need to have attention to detail or practice that skill because this just went a little bit out of focus. Yeah, right there. Just for, I think it was like for one frame. It went a little bit out of, right there. It went out of focus. So I'm not going to want to use that. I'm going to want to start it like right here. So B, blade tool. And I'm going to want to start it right there. Yep, that's all in focus. It gets a little bit shaky there. So I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to end cut right here and delete the before. See if there's anything left. No. Okay, so I'm going to delete the after too, and now we have our clip right here. See, you guys got to be very attention-oriented when it comes to editing because those little mistakes like getting one frame that's out of focus, it's little things like that differentiate professionals from beginners. So let's continue with this next clip. All right. There's that vertical again. I'm not a huge fan of. But let's see. Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a fighting chance. I don't know. I don't think so. Let's keep going here. Okay, that was more of like a pan to the right and tilt up, which is nice. I think we could do this clip needs some work, but I think we can make it look pretty cool. So let's do our cuts. Let's make our cuts there. And then delete the before. Let's just take a look at the after, see if there's anything that we could have missed. Also, another thing is try to stay away from repetitive shots because you don't want the viewer to get bored. It's also good for editors to know the psychology of people. And nowadays, people lose attention after 6 seconds. So a common tool or a common fact to know as an editor is you want to put something new on screen or change the video every 6 to 10 seconds. Otherwise, your viewer will lose their attention. So if you're able to switch it up every few seconds, That's really good for your video. So we're going to delete this last part here. We're just going to keep that clip. And if you know, like for example, with this, I would never let one of these clips go over 6 seconds because you would just lose your viewers' attention. This was a pretty good shot too, right here. But again, I don't want to be a hypocrite. This might be repetitive because over here we have a similar clip right here. So I don't think I'm going to use this one because, you know, the viewer's already seen that fire in the background with the Jack Daniels. It's a really cool shot, but they've already seen it. So let's keep going here. See, this is a close-up shot, so we could use this because now it's just a lot closer up. And it's more focused on the Jack Daniels label. So let's just cut it there, and then let's save that part. And then let's delete this and delete this. Move this back down to our track number 1. And then let's highlight the empty space and delete it. And now we got that. Perfect. Now we are, how many seconds are we in? We are 26 seconds. We're making some good progress here. We're starting to speed it up. So let's keep going through here. I really like the lighting on this bottle, how you could really see the color of the drink. And I like this close up right here. So let's see. Let's start it right there. Let's do our first cut there, and let's do our second cut right. You see the light starts to come in right there, so we do not want that. Let's go back a few frames by using our arrow key, left arrow key on our keyboard, and it will end right there. So now it's pretty much gone, so let's cut it right there. And I know that's a very small, like 1 second long clip, but later on we're going to cover, you know, speed ramping and speed duration, where we're going to be able to fix that up. Right now we're just cutting. Okay, I don't want this clip right here, so let's delete that and move on to the next one. Gosh, those colors are so nice in that bottle. I really like that like Dutch angle that's going on right here. Although something went into frame right here. That's so unfortunate because now we can't use that part. We could use this because it came into frame a little bit by just zooming into the footage a little bit, but it will, if we zoom in a little bit, it will lose quality. And we don't really want that, but we could start the cut right here. And I think it's good till right. Wait, something went in a frame on the right side too. Uh-oh, right there. No. I just need like 1 good second of nothing in frame except the bottle. Let me zoom in here. Right, maybe, let's try that. So right here, let's start the cut there, and right there. So there, perfect. So that's like, I mean, that's really short, but you know, we're gonna mess around with the speed later, and we're gonna see if we can fix that up because I really like the colors in that shot, and it's a different angle. Switch it up. Okay, so we're gonna zoom back in over here. We're gonna delete this, and we're gonna look through the rest of this, and I think there was another shot there that might work from here to here. Let's try that too. So we're going to cut this because there's nothing in frame. We're going to move until the next thing comes in frame. Right there, you see the top right. We do not want that to come into frame, so we're going to stop it right there. So now we have these clips right here. Let's try to use that too. Let's put this over here in the rest of our timeline. Let's zoom out, and then let's highlight the empty area, delete, bring all those together because they're starting to get a little bit spacey. And let's play that really quick. Okay, perfect. So we have a couple clips to choose from here to fix that up, play with. For that, that's a no-go. And let's continue to watch through the rest of this clip, see if there's anything else. I like the angle in the beginning better than this one. So I do like that it's turning though. That's nice. We might be able to use that right here, that little part. The problem is it's turning, the turn isn't super smooth. So I'm just going to make the call and I'm going to trash that. I'm not going to use it. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we got a glass coming into the shot. This could be cool. And you see the camera's panning towards the product. As you can see, this is taking quite a bit of tries. No. Okay, so we're going to trash that. We didn't get anything good out of that. zoom in a little bit. All right. Let's see. Okay, that one was awesome. So we're going to use that one. So that's in frame right there. So we're going to cut it right there where there's nothing in frame except the product. And boom, right there, we're going to cut it. That's such a cool shot. I want to let it hang for like an extra second. Once it comes in right here, I want to let it sit there for like a second to really sink in what just happened. That's not natural. A cup just came in a frame and it looked awesome. So, and then just let it sit. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to delete the beginning of that. Let's just click play. I'm not going to let it sit for that long. Okay, so let's delete this. There's nothing good here. So perfect. We have that clip. That's an awesome, awesome shot. Loved it. Okay, so let's just drag and drop that over there. Let's highlight this and delete just to bring all our clips together. I like everything to be close together when I'm editing. Okay, so I love that clip. Okay, let's see what else we got. We got some ice falling. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's... Okay, cool. So let's cut right... I don't know how I want to time this. Okay, let's cut right here. And so we have like a split second before it falls. So it's not just right when we cut to this clip, it's not just ice falling. We have a second to like take in the empty glass and then it falls. And then I'll let it sit for a quick little second and then delete it. So I'll cut it right there. And then if we play through the rest of this, I'm pretty sure it's just the ice in the cup. So I'm going to delete that and I'm going to delete the before. So we have this. Perfect. Awesome. So we're going to bring that together. And you see this is like a hard cut as I was talking about earlier, but because there's flow in this and it's like in order of how you're making a drink in real life, look how nice this flows together. And then ice in a cup. It just flows. Even though they're two separate clips with a hard cut in between, it doesn't feel like that because we're starting to get some flow into the video. So that's what you want to try to do with all of your edits. So let's just delete this empty space again, bring those clips together. This was another ice shot, but from further away, a little bit of a different angle. I think I like the close angle a little bit better. Even though the Jack Daniel's label is in this shot, I think see, that's the problem with being an editor is you got to make some really hard decisions sometimes. And it's all on your shoulders, especially if you're a one-man band. I don't know which shot I like better. Because I love the light on this glass right here. And I love this showing the Jack Daniel's label here. But here, I love how much emphasis is on the ice falling. Like, I feel like I'm in the glass falling with the ice. I think I'm going to go with the other one I chose. I'm going to go with my gut instinct. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, perfect. So we have 3 clips left. Let's quickly go through what we have so far. We're making some awesome progress. Now, really quick, what we're going to do after we're done cutting is we're going to like go through and organize it to make sure and optimize the flow of the video. Right now, there's not a ton of flow because we're just going in order. There's flow with certain clips like the ones I just showed you. But with that being said, let's just play it from the beginning and see what we got so far. And again, as we're watching this, it feels like there's something missing, obviously, and that's sound. And that's because sound is easily 50% of the video. Like if you have good sound effects and good music picked out, and your video is just subpar, it will make your video great. Yeah, so you can see there's a few parts in this that we still need to cut. There's just some extra little fat that we need to clip off. But we'll do that in a second. Let's just finish. Let's get the bulk of it done. We got 3 more clips to go through, and then we'll go through this very quickly and just cut the excess fat off those clips that we don't need, like when the clip starts or ends. All right, guys. So we made a ton of awesome progress in this video so far. We still have 3 more big clips to get through, and then we're going to go through all of these, and we're going to just cut off the excess fat and unneeded parts of the clips. And then we are also going to kind of organize them and, put them in a nice order that makes the video have some flow, has some flow to it. So let's move on to cutting part 3.